And we are back today as Rosemount Irish face off with Waconia. Today, this is the second game of the day. Irish in the black as Waconia will be on the right. And, we're trying to get you the best view possible here. Seeing how all of this goes, for sure. Oh, yeah. But as you know how this goes, hit that subscribe button for the girls. I'm gonna check out the view for you guys, see which one's better. As they're setting up here. We got a view going on here. Let's see which one is which is better. About this one here. A little bit more on the back side. See the corner a little bit. Or you can see stuff there. But let's see if we go back to where we were. There's a lot of glare on that side. Let's get a little zoom in here. Not so much. The flag person will be on that side. I think this might be a good view here, so you guys can see where the girl's at. Oh yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for you guys. But as you know, like always, Yellow Mike Streamers here to present to you live and recorded as we're on YouTube. So, to keep things going, yes, and don't forget to hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe, because we're representing a Rosemount Irish. So at this time, we'll take some time to thank the Rosemount Booster Club, all the parents that dedicated their time and effort for these girls to be out here playing today. And, thanks to the sponsors as well who supported the Rosemount Irish Booster Club for the girls' volleyball. And all the parents that donated to the Booster Club as well. Because, without the support, there wouldn't be no volleyball team. Yeah. So, with your support that you brought, that's definitely helping these girls to progress down here. All right? As they warm up, get that serve in. And today, they face off with Waconia. You know, I got lost there one time. Funny story. Yes, I got lost to Waconia one time. I was driving when I just moved to Minnesota. I was driving for a long time. I thought I was going to end up in Canada. Yeah. But the people out there were nice. And they were able to give me some direction to get me back home. All right. So shout out to the Waconia folks to continue to be nice and decent people. All right. Girls will start off with the wave. All right, first serve here by Waconia. We got Angie in the house. What's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys? How's the game going?
The game just started on the second one here, so Waconia is on the board, or Irish is on the board, sorry, for one. But this morning we took a sweeping win.
Oh, okay, good. That's good.
That's right. We won in 2 sets, so if we keep this up, we will be in the
Championship?
yes,
round?
we'll be in the gold bracket there. So, but let's see how they do. Waconia, let's see if we got it. All right. All right, Santalea and Dakota with the hit right there. Did you know that Dakota is electric? Yeah, she's been shocking out here with these points as she's on serve. Serve is good. And an ace by Dakota. Irish on 3. Waconia on 1. Dakota on serve. And that was in another ace. That's right. Yeah. Ooh, self-inflicted right in the net. Waconia on 2, Irish on 4. Waconia with the serve. Serve is good. Dig by Denise. Avery with the tip. Dig by Santalea. Sydney set up on the outside to Venice. And it's a touch out. And that's what the Irish needs to be on 5. Now we'll have Avery on serve. The serve is good and an ace by Avery. Irish on 6. Here we go. Dig by Santalea. Sydney set up on the outside, and Venice coming flying, but that's a right on the line hit. Irish on 7. As Avery is still on serve. And that was out. Putting Waconia on 3. Irish on 7. All right, Avery's out. Hadley's in. Waconia on serve. Oh, way out. And that will put the Irish on 8. And it's another ace by Venice this time. Irish on 9. Venice on serve. Nice and low serve. Waconia looking for a hit. Oh, Waconia will be on 4. Irish on 9. Waconia has the serve. Serve is good. Dig by Dakota. Sydney set up on the outside. Santalea with a slaying hit. Waconia couldn't stop it. Irish now on double digits, 10, as Vera goes out and Jada goes in for the serve. Serve is good. And it's in the net by Waconia. Self-inflicted. As Jada still on serve. All right, serve is good. Waconia couldn't make the third. Irish on 12. Waconia on 4. As they make quick work of this. And there it is. Another one for the Irish. Timeout call by Waconia. All right, Jada still on serve. And that is out. Waconia now on 5. Irish on 13. Waconia with the serve. Dig by Venice, but wasn't quite laid up right. So the Irish couldn't get it. All right. Up by Jada. Sydney setting it up to Dakota, and she shock him with electric. And now we will have Sydney on serve. Serve is good. Ooh, dropped right in front of the players there. As Waconia is on 7, Irish on 14. Waconia with the serve. Dig by Jada. Sydney up to Dakota. Ooh, right in the corner. And Waconia will be on 8. Dig by Venice. Sydney set out on the outside to Avery. Waconia dig it. Making it over. Venice with the dig. Sydney with the tip. And that is out. All right, Santaleo with the serve. Dig by Waconia. And that is out. Putting Irish on 16. And Santaleo will have the serve. Serve is good. Dig again. Sydney set it up on the outside to Venice, leaving them to scramble. And it's self-inflicted right in the net. And that will put the Irish on 17, and Santaleo is still on serve. All right, here we go. And dig up. Oh! And it's a goner. And that was a touch out off of Santaleo. And that will put Waconia on 9. Irish on 17. That was in. Dig by Jada. Up by Sydney. Avery got blocked. And it's a touch out off of Dakota. All right. Waconia is on 11 as the Irish is on 17, and Waconia with the serve. And that is out. Now Irish on 18, and Dakota. Electric is on serve. And it's, it's a dig by Waconia, and no one was there for the Irish. And Waconia got the point at 12. Waconia with the serve. Dig by Venice, Santaleo, and Avery. Yes. All right, now we got Avery on serve. Serve is good. Dakota, Santaleo, and Venice self-inflicted in the net. As Avery's out, Hadley's in. 19 for the Irish, 13 for Waconia. Waconia will have the serve. Dig by Hadley, but no one. Vera, or sorry, Elena, come running in, but couldn't get it in time. All right, Waconia will still have the serve here at 14 as they sneak up on the Irish. Dakota, Hadley, and Vera will get it over. Here we go. Hadley up. Oh, and a slight tip over by Elena. Venice. All right, here we go. Dakota back over. And it's a set. Dakota up. Elena set forward to Venice. And there it is. That will put the Irish back in a side out. 20 for the Irish as Venice is on serve. And it's short, right in the net, self-inflicted. All right. Waconia on 15 with the serve. Dig by Dakota, but it's out. Up by Venice. Vera up. Oh, and Dakota rolling it off the net. And that's all it took for the Irish to be on 21 and 16 for Waconia. All right, Vera is out. And Jada is in with the serve. Ooh, and that's an ace for Jada. 22 with the serve. Now Jada with another serve here. All right. And Waconia will put that in the net. 23 for the Irish. And a timeout call by Waconia. Man, Jada has been bringing the aces today to the game. And as the Irish sits right now on 23 and Waconia on 16, this is only the first set. So let's see if the Irish can wrap this one up real quick so that we can go on into the second set. All right, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for sure. The thumbs up button for sure. And that's what we do here. Yellow Mike Streamer will be bringing all this stuff to you live if we can. You know what we do. All right, so let's get back to it here. As Jada still on serve. Oh, and they got it over. And it's out with no touches. 24 for the Irish. And Jada still on serve. Let's see if we can wrap this up. All right. Here we go. And it's in the net by Waconia. 25-16 is the final on the first set of the game here. Yes, the Irish make that one look a little easy, but I know that Waconia will come back in a little bit just to bring it a little bit more heat to the Irish. All right. All right. You know, the Irish had won the first game today as they play against, I think it was Minnetonka Cougars. And now they're playing against Waconia. Second game of the day. Before they go into the third game. But this is the first set. The Irish took the win. So if you're having fun watching this game, you know, give the video a thumbs up. For sure. And drop in the comments if you're enjoying the game, watching the girls play. Just type, "Let's go Irish." So let's see it. Let's go Irish. Sydney is on serve here in the first of the second set. First serve of the second set. Serve is good. Dig by Jada. Sydney set up. And Venice come running. Santalea is there. Sit on the outside. And that is out. Too much power turned out by Venice. All right, Waconia will have the serve. There we go. Serve is good. Dig by Sydney. And Venice with the hit. And that will put the Irish on the board for one. Scores tied up, 1-1. All right, now we'll have Santalea with the serve. Serve is good. Waconia with the dig. Back to Santalea. Sydney to Dakota. Sneaking it to the back. And just like shocking, Irish is on two. All right, Santalea with the serve. And Dakota not wasting no time, just dropping the shocker on the electric, bringing the Irish to three. And Santalea will still be on serve. Here we go. Serve is good. Waconia with the dig. Santalea dig it back up. Sydney setting it, and Dakota sending it back over. Ooh! And that will put the Irish on four as Santalea still on serve. Rolling it off the net with that serve as Waconia scramble, but Santalea is there again. And Venice sending it back. And Dakota block it. And here we go, Venice looking for the back corner. And another one right there for the Irish, putting the Irish on five. And Santalea will still be on serve. Serve is good, and Waconia couldn't hold on to it. And that will put the Irish And what should be 7. But they put 6. Maybe I missed it. Santalea. And that is out. 7 for the Irish. Waconia is on 1. Santalea still on serve. And that was out. A little too much power by Santalea as she's sending it. All right, Waconia will have this serve. Dig by Venice. Set up by Sydney on the outside to Avery. Oh, and it did not go over. Right in the net. Self-inflicted. All right, Waconia on 7. We got Don in the house. Good afternoon. And that is out. Yes, Irish is now on 8 as Dakota will be on serve. Rolling it off. Yes, an ace for the Irish. 9 as they make quick work on this one. All right, Dakota with the serve. Just a little too much power. We got to turn on that grid. All right. Nine for the Irish, 4 for Waconia. Waconia with the serve. Dig by Dakota. Sydney sneaking it. All right. Vera with a jump hit. All right, Dakota setting it up. And Venice come running in. Waconia is hanging on. And that is in. And that will put Waconia on 5. Irish on 9. Waconia is on serve. Dig by Santalea. Dakota up and Sydney over. And they come in and Vera putting it back. Waconia looking for a hit. Santalea and Venice are Vera. It's the V. Vertical Vera will slip that one right over in the corner. Now we have 10 as Avery serve. Avery with the dig. Sydney set up and Santalea coming, rolling off the net, and they couldn't stop it. And that will put the Irish on 11 as Waconia on 5. Avery still on serve. Ooh, just short. Right in the net. Self-inflicted. All right. That will put Waconia on 6 as they take a serve. Ooh. Come back over. And that is out. Waconia on 7. Dig by Dakota. Sydney on the outside. And there it is. They couldn't hold on to it. The Irish will be on 12. Here we go. A bump in the middle. Dakota up. And Sydney sneaking it back over. And they couldn't hold on to it again. 13 for the Irish. Venice still on serve. Waconia on 7. Serve is good. And it's out. Putting the Irish on 14. Venice still on serve. Nice serve by the Irish. Dig up Sydney up to Vera. Yes. And a tip right over there. 15 for the Irish. Venice still on serve. And that was too much. And that is out. All right, Waconia will have the serve. Dig by Dakota. Hadley recovered it. Santalea just pushing it over. Here we go, Dakota with a massive spin. And Santalea sipping it back over 2 times. Putting the Irish on 16. All right. Vera is out as Jada goes in for the serve. Serve is good. Sydney up and Venice come flying with a jump hit. And there it is. Putting the Irish on 17 as Waconia still on 8. And now we will have still Jada on serve. Ooh, just short. Self-inflicted. Right in the net by Jada. All right, Waconia will have the serve. Dig by Jada. Recover the Sydney and Dakota. Putting it back. And that will be a point for the Irish on 18. All right, Hadley is out. Avery is in. Sydney is on serve. Let's go, Irish. Serve is good. Waconia puts it back. Jada with the dig. Sydney set up in the middle to Venice. As she give a power hit. Jada recovers the dig. Sydney pushes up and Santalea just little short. Or way out on the outside as Waconia now on double digits. 10-1-0 as the Irish on 18. All right, Waconia will have the serve. Ooh, and it's back over. Nicely done, working the net. And a block by Dakota. Roof, let's go. The Irish on 19, putting up that wall. Now we'll have Santalea on serve. Serve is good. And they're looking. Sydney is there. And Dakota working the back line. And that is self-inflicted by Waconia. Right in the net. Putting the Irish on 20. 2-0. 20. Santalea still on serve. Serve is good. Up by Jada. Sydney to the net. And Venice sending it back over. Dig by Santalea. Up with Sydney on the right side. Avery pushing it. And it's out. Yes, Irish is on 21, and Santalea is still on serve. Here we go. And it's in the net. 4 moves. Irish on 22, 2-2, as Santalea is still on serve. Serve is good. And that is in. Yes, a side out by Waconia, working that line as Waconia on 11, Irish on 22. Waconia will have the serve. All right, dig. And Venice with a hit, and it's a touch out. Irish on 23 as Dakota Electric. We'll have the serve. All right, Waconia. And that is in on the corner. Waconia is on 22. Dig by Santalea. And it's back over. Waconia on 13. Irish on 23. Waconia with the serve. Dig by Dakota. Sydney up. Avery pushed to the back corner. Waconia trying to work the corner. Dakota is there, back over. And Dakota wouldn't let that sneaky one goes by. Oh, and a drop right in the head. All right, Irish on 24. Waconia on 13. As Miss O shoot herself. Avery is on serve. Oh, shoot. It's self-inflicted right in the net by Avery. All right, Waconia will get the side out at 14. Irish on 24. Dig by Dakota. Sydney up. And Vera over. And it's in the net. Self-inflicted, and that will be the end of the game. Rosemount Irish 22 or it's 24, it's 25, geez, and 14 for Waconia in the second set. And that is it. We only had 2 sets. So now the girls will have one more game before bracket play, I think. I think that's how that goes. So, thank you for tuning in here. And stick around a little bit. Come right on back, because the girls will play another game. So far, no losses today. Awesome job. And yeah, we see Jada out there. I see you, Jada. You brought all the aces today, all right? That's how it goes. So, until then, we will see you in the next one.